third kick, whilst Moran's had 6. There's the chance for John Perry. Kicks it over towards the half-forward line. The ball is knocked away from Northey, picked up by Bull Richardson. He gives it back to Northey.
Bartlett in there once again, manages to get the hit down. There's a chance. Nicely over to Barrett.
Takes his kick. Not a bad one towards centre half forward. A chance for Bartlett. Bartlett knocks it down. Picked up by Richardson. Richardson a long hand pass towards Dimartina. Dimartina can't handle the situation. It's a kick now to centre half forward. Waters flies high from behind. Can't hold it. It comes down to the ground here. Picked up by Richardson. His hand.
Hart's head happened to be in the way. He was trying to spoil the mark, and Hart looks not too good as a result. The umpire was right on the scene and took no action. One of the Richmond players didn't think it was all.
So at three-quarter time, North Melbourne are 11 goals 6 and Richmond are 7-16. A difference of that goal by Ganane has brought this ground alive. There's over 55,000 people here, and Richmond only trailing by 7 points.
Alan Richardson, a player in the side, but with his right arm in plaster at the moment, is the messenger, and a very busy one today. He's trying to gee the players on. It's gone.
I commented just earlier in this quarter that Northey had been held by O'Brien, but he's such a scarlet pimpernel.
One up, right alongside the point post. Neville Crowe taps down very nicely. Bull Richardson just inside the line, kicks the ball towards the half-back flank position.
Matthew Richardson is a beneficiary of perhaps the only sentiment left in football, the father-son rule. Alan Bull Richardson was an uncompromising ruck rover who played 102 games for the Tigers in the 60s. He wasn't fast or tall, but tough in the packs and quick with a handball.
It's Bull Richardson with what a great game this fellow's played.
He's being coached by one of my best mates, Johnny Northey, and you know, Johnny's doing a fantastic job with the team, and it really is good.
It meant a lot to me to play at Richmond. I mean, I always followed Richmond, and knowing that Dad had played here and looking through his old scrapbooks and that, I suppose, when I was young, it always gave me that spark to try and get over here.
Well, Alan Bull Richardson had the pleasure of passing his old number 12 jumper onto his son Matthew. Some were not...
Role for Patterson today, I think. Trying to outmark Wade all the time. There's a kick coming towards the centre. Farmer goes high, knocks the ball down. It's knocked into the open spaces. But the big question is, can Richmond win their first premiership for 24 years? And can Geelong come from third to create football history and win the title? Whistle goes here from umpire Shields. And
Shields letting the play go as Bergen gets away with the ball eventually for Richmond. Sends it out wide towards the flank. 2 Richmond players fly. Now a chance for Bergen once again. Strang picks up the ball. Hand passes away towards Clay. The Tiger
onto the far side of the ground. Farman comes out there with Northey, closely checking that player. Pack developing here and the weight going in. Umpire Shields right on the spot is going to call for the ball and bouncer. Goal scored by a full forward. It goes back to them. Here's a chance now for Goggin, nipping in, lines up the goals, but he's away off line with a shot and a
boundary throw in. Richmond in the attack, just forward of the centre. Outer side. In the ruck again, Farmer tapping the ball down. Handball from Richardson to Barrett. Barrett a long driving drop kick to the 10-yard square, but well, it wasn't to the 10-yard square, it was out of bounds, but in the attacking direction. And Richmond in the attack again, one of the rare times that they've been forward.
And where did it stem from? The beautiful hand pass of Richardson. I think that's his first handball today.
And boundary throw in, Richardson in ruck once again, ball hits the ground, picked up by Geelong, and attacking area, it's all Geelong as they fly for the ball. Down towards Ainsworth, he and West misunderstand each other. West coming through strongly, gets grabbed when not in possession. Plays allowed to go on, Farman now tackled, Rossa now tackled and drops the ball, whistle blows.
Free kick going to Richmond, it looks, and there's a good decision by umpire Shields.
Somewhat courageous one, Doug.
Yes, well, that's a word that we so very often use. But good umpiring, Ken, I'd say, more than courage, and correct umpiring.
Alan Richardson kicks the goal. Close, but it's there.
Richmond second on the board, the kick by Alan Richardson. They're 2 goals straight now, trailing Geelong 2 or 3 goals 3. And we've had in the ring, and particularly the sling. Lucky to get out of it, Patrick.
Boundary throw in. Flying up high, Patterson 1 mile in the air. Beautiful play by Richardson. Taps it over towards Northey. Tries to control the ball with one hand.
The outer wing, but at the moment he's come on to Polinelli, and he's on the grandstand wing. Ball into play. There's Patterson knocking the ball forward again. Ainsworth comes out, dives on the ball. Hand passes, whipped to Bartlett. Bartlett lines up the goal and puts it through, and Richmond hit the play. Long supporters as the free kick goes to Geelong. The ball coming up here towards Hines. In comes Paul Richardson, nipping in nicely. Takes one bounce, drives the ball right up the full forward. There's Hart setting himself for it. Knocked away by West and a goal.
This is the move that Richmond made earlier this season against Carlton. Had results too.
Farmer in ruck. The ball comes back over the back of the pack to Richardson. He is caught unmercifully, but could have been caught high, and he'll get the free kick. The tackle was around the neck, says umpire Shields. Richardson already one goal for Richmond, and he's about 30 yards out, slight angle. Comes in, kicks for goal, on its way, it hit the post.
And Geelong say that justice could have been done.
Boundary throw in again. Patterson flies high. A lot of ruck work, taken by Bergen. Oh, that was a quick hand pass on the side of the umpire. Picked up by Burke. He's collared. Players allowed to go on as it comes out to Alan Richardson. Drives forward. Richmond in front through Barrett, and Barrett holds the mark.
Smothered there by Roy West, playing magnificently in the last line of defence. There's his kick and turn marked by Richardson. Richardson goes on with play. Drives the ball right up to Ganane. Ganane sets himself. Goes over his head and through for a behind to Richmond.
Takes his kick back towards the centre of the ground. Bumping and jostling. Ball on the ground. Hines punches it away into the arms of Richardson. Back in the air. Good football gets it to Bartlett. Whistle. 10.64 and wearing the white pants against Geelong, who are 7.648. And straight from the opening tap, Richmond go forward, but hits where he is. Those comments from Doug Bigelow. Now Ken Dakin.
Bounce of the ball in the centre. Richardson tries to grab it there, but Bull Richardson's there to back him up. Puts his boot to the ball. It's coming out onto the wing.
Bounce of the ball, umpire Peter Shields in charge. Farmer it is who gets the tap down. Marshall wrestles for the ball in ruck. Scooped away by Andrews to Goggin, who's under a tremendous amount of pressure. Ball comes away, taken by Alan Richardson of Richmond. Sends towards centre half forward. They've 20 minutes.
4 minutes. Back on the centre now. Rucks go for it with Patterson grabbing the ball there. He's smothered. Hits the ground. Geelong come forward again. A chance here for Goggin. Comes through. Magnificent play. Gets the ball across to Polinelli. He's grabbed. Goggin comes to it again. What courage this fellow's got. There he is, still battling it out and gets the free kick. One of footballers. There's Patterson getting the tap. The ball's grabbed by Farmer. Grabbed again here by Bull Richardson. Sends Richmond 10 minutes into the third quarter. Rucks go for it here with a tap going to Mitchell. It comes clear. Grab here by Richardson. He quickly swings Richmond forward, but there's...
He got a solid one when he was on the ground too, and sends forward to Alan Richardson now. Richardson breaking round the boundary. Hand passes to Northey, but it put him under all the pressure. Bounce of the ball there once again. They fly for it. Tapped down by Ronaldson towards Alan Richardson. This time he hand passes again. Straight to a man under pressure, Barrett, but he breaks clear. The two hand passes straight to Farmer though, not so brilliant. Taken by Marshall, under pressure. Dodged three players, gave the hand pass back to Farmer. He's under pressure and bundled over. Ryan gets the hand pass out the...
Not, I don't know, but there's the ball into play. Bartlett gets hold of it, sends it forward, comes to Bull Richardson. He's going to be tackled. The tackle too high. He hand passes to Bartlett. Bartlett lines up the goal. This could be through. No, it's a point only. Under West. There's the ball coming in. A lovely tap out. Finds Bull Richardson of Richmond. Richardson drives the ball out of the danger zone. A good penetrating kick out of...
Towards Polinelli. No, it's Graham honours the reserve. Graham forward, but the ball is a bad bounce. Richmond spoil each other, giving the opportunity for Eels. Races...
Goal, but he elected to have a shot from about 40 yards out.
Alan Richardson in trouble, cramped on the far flank as the ball is thrown in from the outer...
Tackle the ball on the ground. Umpire Shields says, I'll bounce it.
Off the ground for Richmond is Alan Richardson. He's taken from the field, waiting for the replacement. It looks like Perry coming on.
1 point the difference.